Okay, so joining me today on Fan TV is Phantom's latest signing for the new season and the man that's back for his 10th year with the club. It's number 29, Will Weldon. So firstly, Will, how have you been getting on without hockey and in the lockdowns?
Um, it's been a long off season, that's for sure. Probably the longest amount of time since I started playing that I've been off the ice. Started training on the ice earlier on this year, and have recently been playing for the Lions in Nottingham. So that's been good to get back out there. But certainly ready now to get the season underway and get back to what we love doing.
And you've obviously re-signed for another couple of years in Peterborough. So how pleased were you to do that? And then also, when you get to the end of each season, is it just quite an easy decision now to turn around to Slava and say, yeah, I'll be back?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously it's where I've been for so long now that I don't ever even contemplate the idea of moving to another club, and I'm pretty sure that I'll retire at the Phantoms. So it's good to be back, and it's a no-brainer.
And it obviously takes you to, well, the season that never happened would have been your 10th, but the one coming up now will be your 10th year. I imagine when you joined, just for some ice time and to improve and that sort of thing, you probably weren't expecting to be here 10 years later. So how are you surprised in any way that you're still here, or are you just proud that you've managed to spend 10 years with one team?
I mean, it feels a lifetime ago now, trying to think back to that first summer that I signed, but I probably, in all honesty, came with no real expectation as to where I would go from here. But it was, the club were willing to give me an opportunity to step up a level from junior hockey, and at that point, that was the best option that I had, and it's certainly one that's kind of shaped not only a hockey career but also my life. I've obviously been there for, as you say, coming up to 10 years. It's a big chunk of the time that I've been alive, really, if you look at it that way. So I probably wouldn't have guessed I'd be here that long, but I'm certainly pleased that I have been, and proud to be entering that 10th year.
And with 10 years, generally, it's kind of a thing that happens, but I think everyone will agree with me when I say you fully deserve the testimonial game that you're going to be getting. So you must be really pleased to have reached the milestone and to have that game coming up as well.
Yeah, certainly it's a huge honour to be offered the opportunity to do that. Look, in those kind of 9 seasons that I've been here already, I think we've only had 2 testimonials in that time. So I think that shows that it's not something that's just handed out to guys as a sweetener or a bonus or anything. It's something that you genuinely do have to work hard for. So to be offered the opportunity by Slava and by the club, I'm really pleased and certainly proud. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of planning that will need to go into it. And I probably should start thinking more about that. But at this point, it's just, as I say, it's an honour, and it's exciting to think ahead and hopefully get a lot of the guys that I've played with over the years back and put on something that the fans will be able to enjoy.
Have you had any early ideas about how it might run or players you might get down, or is it just a case of as long as there's beer there on the day, you're happy?
I've not really given it all too much thought. I got engaged during the lockdown, and obviously that's taken priority when it comes to planning. And Courtney, my fiance, I think she's keen that I keep focused on that for the time being. But things seem to be getting sorted on that front now, and a lot of the planning's gone into that. So when time allows, I'll certainly start to put a bit more thought and effort into looking at who we can get back and what guys we can get. And you obviously say about the beer, but at the end of the day, that is part of it, where it's getting people together and doing things that people enjoy. So it should hopefully be a spectacle on the ice, but also a good chance for everybody to see faces that they've not seen in a number of years, and reminisce on some of the times we've been through for better and for worse, and take it as what it is. It's just a great day for the fans and certainly for the players, and it's an honour to play in one. So to host one and organise it is, it's just something that I probably never thought would happen, but I'm pleased that I've got to a position where it has.
And just finally, obviously, there's been so long without any Phantoms hockey now, so you won't have seen probably any of the fans for over a year. But have you got a message for them, just with the season now actually in sight?
Just hopefully they're all getting as excited as we are as players. It's it has been a long time, and for some people they might not have missed it as much as they thought they would have, and for others I'm sure it's been the complete opposite, where it's a part of their life that's missing. But if you're either way, I'd just urge that you come back out in September or whenever it is that we're able to get the season underway, and just give it another go, support the boys, and just get down and see people, mix with people, because I think at the end of the day, that's something that most people would probably agree has been missed by not having hockey. It's things you probably take for granted, in the sense of friendships that you make as players and as fans. I know for a lot of people, they won't have seen the people that they used to seeing on a weekly basis for that period of time, a year, 18 months. So get down, support the guys, and it's great to be under new ownership. I'm sure there's a lot of exciting ideas that are being planned currently. So I just urge everybody to get behind us.
Okay, Will, thank you for joining me. Congratulations on the engagement and the 10th year coming up, and looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Tom.